Energetic hygiene is a real thing. So we know about the hygiene of our own body, right? We have a shower, we clean our teeth, we make sure that our body, we are clean and we are clear. Our energetic hygiene is just as important. And sometimes it gets brushed to the side because we can't see it with our physical eye. Energy hygiene is clearing and making sure that our aura, our chakras, our energetic field is clear. So, what can happen if we don't clear our energetic field is it gets just like a room. If you don't sweep a room, it gets a bit dusty and then it gets a bit more dusty and then it gets a bit darker in that corner. With our energy field, it's the same thing. If we don't clear intentionally, we might get a little bit of like this experience, which creates a bit of dust and then a bit of fog and then a bit of another experience we have or another conversation we have where we don't feel good. And then all of a sudden we just feel a bit off, or we might be lacking clarity. We might feel a bit foggy and it's like, I don't really know why I'm feeling this. Sometimes you just need a good energy clearing, a purification. When our energy field is clear, we feel brighter. There's more expansion, there's more space, there's more lightness. We can feel a little bit dull or stuck or sticky when our field has got, pieces of stuff on it. Now, these pieces can be big life experiences and trauma, or they can also be things like a conversation that you had, a space where you walked through that you felt a little bit icky and off, and it's just good to have a clearing. Now, I believe it is important to every good amount of time have a clearing from a practitioner because you get into the deeper, more intense energy that can get stuck in your field. However, you can create a practice where you do this daily for yourself as well. So, a daily practice might look like washing an electric violet flame over your body, clearing away, transmuting any energy that does not resonate, that does not serve. It might look like giving yourself a white light shower, visualizing white light at the top of your head and almost like a white light shower. You can even do this in the shower. It might look like going and laying in the earth and feeling the earth receive the energy and thanking the earth for transmuting that energy back into unconditional love. These are all really great practices that you can do on the daily. However, it is so important to also have a really good clearing from someone who knows how to really clear energy, especially with what's happening in the collective on a larger scale within your own life. There is a lot of wild, crazy energy right now. And we are in conversations, we're reading things and we're seeing things that can have a real effect and imprint on our energy. And it's just really important to be making sure that our field is clear. Our field is in a high vibration. And I shared this the other week, but when we are in a lower vibration, which is when our energy field might be a bit dusty, a bit dull, or we are more vulnerable to more experiences that are dull and maybe a bit icky. If we have a clear system, energy system, we are more likely to be going into experiences that allow us to feel good. Or if something feels off, we can shake it off a lot quicker. So this is your reminder to do a little energy clearing on yourself with a white light shower, the electric violet flame tonight before bed. And a reminder that if you haven't had a good clearing for a while from a practitioner, then definitely get that booked in. I am offering sessions online for all of my global sisters. And if you're in the Gold Coast, Northern Rivers, then you can come and see me in person.